A federal immigration enforcement operation has turned into a deadly spectacle that looks less like law enforcement and more like a domestic occupation. On January 24th, federal agents with masks, tactical gear, and overwhelming firepower shot and killed 37-year-old Alex Preddy, an ICU nurse who just saved lives, not taken them. Yet the administration insists he was a gunman threatening officers. Only problem? Multiple eyewitness videos show him holding a phone, not a weapon, as he tried to help someone who'd been shoved by agents. So either this is incompetence at a new tactical level, or the federal definition of lethal force now includes having a smartphone. The Trump administration doubled down on its version of events. Meanwhile, the real version, backed by video and sworn witness testimony, paints a very different picture. Preddy's family calls the official statement sickening lies, and protests erupted nationwide from Minneapolis to every corner of the US, demanding ICE leave and calling for accountability. Local leaders blasted the surge of immigration agents. Minneapolis Major Jacob Frey called the presence of armed federal officers counterproductive to safety. National political figures from AOC to Senate leaders are now threatening to defund or restrict the Department of Homeland Security budget. Meanwhile, the state's governor openly questions whether a federal occupation is unfolding. Let's be clear. Americans aren't protesting because they love Minneapolis winters. They're protesting because another American has been killed by armed agents in broad daylight, weeks after another fatal ICE shooting earlier this month. This isn't a crackdown. This isn't law and order. It's pattern recognition, bad policy, militarized enforcement, zero accountability, civil unrest. And here's the kicker, the uncomfortable part you don't hear on cable news. If we let federal forces operate with impunity and discretionary narratives, we don't just lose trust in institutions. We lose faith that democracy can answer for its mistakes. An institution that kills its own citizens and then insists it was right, that's not security, that's the beginning of a justification machine, and also how fascism works. Normalize the violence, then sell the story.